So, today we're going to be talking about AI enhanced scams and what you can do to stay safe. So, what we're going to cover today is what is artificial intelligence, why AI makes scams more dangerous, the common grandma I need money scam, fake messages that look completely real, seeing isn't always believing, the most common AI scams, 5 rules to protect yourself, and what to do if you think you've been scammed, key takeaways, and then we're going to watch a video. Okay, so let's get started. What is artificial intelligence? AI is software that can write, speak, create, and respond like a human. It powers helpful tools, but scammers use it too. AI can write messages. It can generate emails and texts that sound completely human. It can clone voices and recreate a person's voice from just seconds of audio. It can also create media and produce realistic fake photos and videos. It can also translate instantly, so it bridges language barriers in real time. Why AI makes scams more dangerous? Before AI, the scammer was doing all the work themselves, so there was often poor grammar, spelling errors, or generic, obvious fake messages. Also, robotic, unnatural phone calls that were easy to spot and dismiss. With AI, now there's flawless and personalized writing and natural sounding cloned voices. There's also messages tailored to your life and fake videos and images that look real. So let's talk about the common grandma I need money tactic. Scammers can clone a loved one's voice using just a short audio clip from social media, voicemail, or a prior call. And they might say something like, "Grandma, it's me. I've been in an accident. Please give me money right now." What you need to do is hang up immediately and call a loved one to ensure safety. Whoever was saying that they need, like, they're in an accident or they need money, so you can verify with the real person. There's also fake messages that look completely real. There's AI powered phishing, where scammers use AI to craft convincing emails and texts that mimic trusted organizations. Some red flags to watch out for are urgent requests, unexpected links, or demands for passwords or codes or one time PINs. You have to remember, seeing isn't always believing, because these days AI can generate fake videos so realistic they're nearly impossible to distinguish from the real thing. They might do fake celebrity endorsements where they put someone famous that's promoting a fake investment or giveaway, or they could impersonate an executive. They could use a CEO's face and voice and ask employees to wire money. They could also do a staged news report and use fake announcements designed to create panic or urgency. So, here are the most common AI scams. Scam type number one, the grandchild scam. How it works is that they clone a voice of your loved one and they claim that there's a crisis. And the warning sign is if there's an urgency or a request for an unusual payment method like a gift card. Scam type number two, the fake bank call. How it works is you might see a message or a call saying your account is locked, and the warning sign is that they'll ask for your password. Scam type number three, the romance scam. And how it works is they use AI to write messages that build emotions, so you feel more obligated to help them. The warning sign is that you never see them in person, so you don't know if they're actually who they say they are. Scam type number four, investment scam. How it works is they could use a fake celebrity video, and a warning sign to watch out for is a too good to be true profit claim. Like if they say, if you give me $1 in a week, you'll get 500. that's probably not going to happen. So you know it's fake. Scam type number 5, tech support. How it works is fake Microsoft or Apple rep might claim your device is infected. So a warning sign would be to request remote access or payment upfront to fix your device. The real brands would never ask you to do this. So here are 5 rules to protect yourself. Never rush, verify independently, don't click unexpected links, never share your passwords, and always ask someone you trust. If you think you've been scammed, the first step is to cut contact and stop all communication with the scammer immediately. Second, you want to call your bank. So notify your whoever gave you your credit card or the bank that they know you've been scammed. Number 3, change your passwords. Update your account passwords and make sure you enable two-factor authentication so that even if the scammer gets your password, they won't be able to log in unless they authenticate using the second factor, which commonly is something only you have. Number 4, report and warn. Report the scam and tell family immediately. Key takeaways. AI makes scams very convincing, so you need to always verify information and slow down and think before doing something. So now we're going to play a little game called Spot the Scam. So I'm going to read 2 scenarios, A and B, and you guys have to tell me which one you think is the scam. So feel free to kind of unmute and blurt out which one you think is the scam. Okay, scenario A, it's a phone call. Grandma, it's me. I was in a car accident and I'm in jail. Please don't tell mom and dad because they're already upset. I need you to wire $2,500 immediately so I can get out. Or scenario B, phone call. Grandma, it's me. I was in a car accident and I'm in jail. I've told mom and dad already. I'm calling so you aren't too worried. So which one do we think is the scam?
A.
I agree. I can't see who said that, but I agree. I think it's A. And the main warning sign here is that they're telling you to kind of keep it a secret and they're using urgency by using words like immediately, like give me money really quickly. Okay, second one, scenario A. This is a text message. Your debit card ending in 4821 was used for a purchase of $34.22. If you do not recognize this transaction, please call the number on the back of your card. Or scenario B, urgent, suspicious activity detected on your account. Click this link immediately to verify your identity and prevent account closure. And the URL is securebankalerts.com/verify. So which one do you guys think is the scam?
B.
I agree. And again, they're using urgency and this time they're getting you to click a suspicious link. You don't know if this link is actually what it says it is, and clicking this link could lead to all sorts of problems. Okay, number 3. This is a phone call. We're calling from Medicare. Your benefits will expire unless you confirm your Medicare number and Social Security number right now. Or scenario B, it's a letter. This notice explains upcoming changes to Medicare coverage. If you have questions, please contact Medicare using the official number listed on your Medicare card. Which one?
A.
A.
Yeah.
Yes, it's A. And again, they're saying right now, they're using urgency, and they're also asking for your social security number, which is very important, and you should not give that out to anyone unless it's like a real person, like unless you know it's a real thing. Okay, another one. Scenario A, this is a computer pop-up and you're getting a phone call, and it says, warning, your computer has been infected with a virus. Call us immediately at 447911052117. Do not shut down your computer. Or scenario B, which is just a computer notification, a software update is available. Open your settings app to review and install updates. Which one is?
A. A.
A.
Yes, it is A. And they're trying to do a sense of urgency again, like call us immediately.